What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. On this video, we are going to be talking a little bit more into depth on my classes, on one of my classes, and we're going to talk into depth on other classes that Call of Duty has given me or given us, and my opinion on those classes. So let's get started. I'm gonna give you guys an opinion. First, I'm gonna go off by showing you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna do it right here because I don't want to get into all the stuff over there for Xbox. So in Armory, we have these classes. See if you guys see them right here. So we have the OG class. Okay, we have the XRX. Let's see if you guys can see that right there. So the XRX, the OG class, the Purist, and I have an extra one over here, but we're not gonna talk about that one. Give me a second. All right, sorry. So let's get down to these. I'm gonna talk about these three. Clearly, I'm gonna talk about those three. I guess weapon loadouts that they give you when you, I guess you unlock them or something like that. So I saw those. I have my own where I'm going to talk to you guys about probably a couple of them, but um, this is more of the AR. So let me talk to you guys about me at Call of Duty. For this game, I've enjoyed it so far. I've been liking it. I am a pretty good player. Um, but I'm not an objective. I mean, I'm not a slayer. I could slay things out, but I'm more of I'll go kill you, and then I'm still gonna go. I'll shoot you, and then I'm still gonna go and get the objective. I play a lot of hardpoint. I play a lot of domination, and mainly those two. So I make my classes accordingly to what I need for those type of gameplays. Now, for these classes that we're going to talk about, let's talk about like the purist. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. Let's talk about the purist class. This class, let's see if you guys can see. Okay, I'm sure you guys have seen it. If you guys have been playing with the M4, it's got that barrel, it's got that stock, it's got that the 50 round mag ammunition. Okay, I tested this class, and the reason why I'm doing this type of testing is because I want to give you guys or help you guys out on how to make the best class to be able to play in hardpoint, objectively slaying, and also domination. So for this class, when I played 2-3 matches with it, it's a very basic class. That's, I guess it's called the purist. Um, Everything else depends on you, on your perks or whatever, anything like that. But this class setup alone, when I played with it, it was kind of basic. Mid range, it was pretty deadly. Long range, it was okay. You sometimes you struggle to see how far they are these the enemies. So this one's not really for that. This one's more of a mid range, and close range battles. Close range, it was decent, but I would also get taken out a lot by the MP7, or I would get slayed by the MP5, which is logic. But so I thought it was a very minimalist class. It's very basic. I didn't really feel like, oh, I have an advantage, or oh, this is a great class. Okay, so I give this one, the purist class setup that they give you or that you get. I give this one like a 6 or 7. Okay, now we're gonna work our way to this class. Okay, this class, let's look at the weapon details. So this class is the XRKM4. Okay, so it has this barrel, which is the tack light. It's got this stock, the Forged Tack CQS. Oh wait, no, this one's not it. This one. There we go. There we go. Sorry. So it's this one's the MRK M4. Okay. This one, it's got this barrel, the Predator. It's got this laser the tack laser. It's got the optic integral hybrid, and the M16 stock. The under barrel is a Commando foregrip. Okay, this is one of the classes that they have that it showed up on my what is it called? Like on my armory or whatever that they give you. Now, let me give you guys a couple of things. What I thought about it, okay? I thought it was a great class. The optic is great, but you gotta be switching between sights. The integrated hybrid. It's great for all distances, but sight switching. And so those were the notes that I took. I played 3-4 games with this one. Now this is a class, okay? If you guys use this class for hardpoint or for domination, what I was able to notice from this class is when I would do a headshot, boom, it didn't matter where I was. If I was close range, boom, 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 I was taking on SMGs. So I really highly recommend this class. When I was firing against people that were far away, no problem. The thing here was the switching of the hybrid optic. For me, that's kind of time consuming. So let's say you're at a hard point and then you gun somebody down and you take the hard point. While you're at the hard point, what I had to do was switch and make sure I had the right optic or the right sight, because you could switch out. It switches out to like a long zoom one, and then it switches out to like a regular short range zoom or sight. Excuse me. Now, let's talk about this. I was really happy with this class because I was taking everybody on. The problem here was the switching. It's really hard to be switching on and off. And sometimes I would shoot, let's say I would shoot somebody from far away, and then somebody from close range was right on me, and then I would pull the trigger to show my iron sights or whatever, my sights, and it was the long range sight. So it looked really funky, and that's when I would die. So when I would get shot. So if you ask me, this is a perfect class if you can manage the integral hybrid sight switching. Great class. I really recommend it. Really recommend the XRKM4 class setup that they give you. Okay. Now let's talk about this one. Let's see if you guys can see it. This is the OG, and it's a legendary. Let me show you guys the other ones. The other one, the XRK, that's the one that I recommend. XRKM4. I recommend that one. That one's legendary too. And the purest is a very rare blueprint. So blueprint class setup. Okay, so we're gonna go with the OG. Let me look at this setup. Yeah. So here we have the barrel, the stock M16 Grenadier, the stock M16 stock, the perk burst, ammunition, 50 round mags, underbarrel, M203 44 millimeter high explosive. Hey, not today. Mika, give me a second. Shh, Mika, no memes yet. Last time she always falls asleep and then she starts snoring. People notice it. So let's talk about this OG class. The OG. Oh, what can I tell you guys about this? Let me look at my notes. The OG was terrible. Was my third favorite from these three classes that we're talking about. Slow to run with, pointless grenade launcher, and 3 burst is not great either. So on this one, I hated this class because first and foremost, nobody uses the grenade launcher on these um, hard points and domination games. Let me explain why. Because they have no uh, power behind them. So let's say I would shoot it, boom. I would shoot the grenade, and yeah, if you got the right aim towards somebody like dead on, it'll kill them, but it won't kill nothing else, or it won't take nobody else with them. It'll just take that one person. So the power of that, the damage of that grenade launcher is weak AF, guys. I wouldn't recommend grenade launching anything in this game at all. So when I was running with it, it was really heavy. It was a heavy gun and very slow. There was no way that I was able to shoot people. And then let me get to the 3-round burst. The M4, yeah, when I was using the 3-round burst, I could see that it's a little bit more accurate, less recoil. But I would I would shoot one burst and then I would get the 3 hits. But if I missed the other 3 bullets, I was dead myself. They would kill me before I would kill them. So that was kind of like a disadvantage. It was a very slow moving gun. And so I wouldn't be able to kill anybody. And even when I did, I would get on the hard point and people were already on me. And 3-round burst, when you're trying to take out 6 players, not working out for you. So I hated this class. I really, really, really hated this class. There's no point to this class. So if you guys see this class setup, the OG legendary class setup, get it. And I wish I could just delete it. Don't ever use that class setup, please, guys. That's pointless. You're gonna be mad. It's gonna waste your time. Okay, now let's get to the nitty gritty stuff. Let's get to my class. I know I have several friends that ask me all the time what my go-to class setup is. Now, I'm gonna give you guys the insight on my favorite class setup, and so you guys could go ahead and use it. Let me explain to you guys that I am one of those guys that I play OBJ, and then I do still out. For the most part, I do outslay the slayers, the guys that are only on the hill for 3 seconds, and then they get 25 kills, 30 kills, or whatever. I still manage to get more kills than him. So I know these guns. I make them my setups to be able to to do close range, mid range, not so much long range, because me myself, I don't like to challenge for the long. I'm more of an in your face type of guy, and plus I need to be agile enough to move around the hard point or the flag and domination, stuff like that. So the ultimate class setup right now that I've seen, that I've made, okay, is this one. It's the M4. Okay, now there's a couple of things here. Preference, the suppressor. This really doesn't help much. The only thing that it helps me do is to be quiet for my ears, because when I'm on the hill, I like to sound whore people, so I like to listen to other players coming in and know where the hell they're at. Now, and this is kind of a disadvantage in the long range. Long range, you're losing long range, but mid range and short range this is very good, especially if you point your sights in the headshot. If you're really good at that, if you got good aim, this will be pretty good. Now, optic, we're gonna go with the mini reflex. Okay, I started using the mini reflex recently. It's um, not a wow optic. It doesn't zoom in 4 times, but I liked it because it helped my accuracy. So it really helped my accuracy out. Like I'm telling you, them headshots are killer. Now, you see how I don't have a stock? I took the stock off. Why did I take the stock off? Let me explain to you. This gun, when it's an AR, first and foremost. What I'm doing is removing the stock so I could have more mobility, because with the stock on, it is a very slow weapon. So like it's a very heavy weapon, so it makes me slow as a player. So I took it off and I'm able to move around almost like an MP5 or like a SMG, like a submachine gun. That's why I took it off. Now, I went to perk FMJ. Reason, let me explain to you. FMJ can penetrate through walls, not all of them, of course, but it's really helpful when you're in the hard point and there's somebody by the door, and it's a wooden door, and you see their barrel or whatever. Then you pre-aim and shoot, and you'll be able to catch them before they even come in. Same with the flag. If you see them sneaking behind a bus or something that it could go through, boom, boom, you'll get that extra shot that is a kill shot. Okay. Now, personal. Right here, ammunition, 60 round max. Personally, 60 rounds is a lot. If you get like, let's say 2 kills per 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 time that before you respawn, before you die, you don't need the 60 round mags. The 60 round mags, I use them because I get at least 3 kills, 3 to maybe, yeah, give or take 3 to 5 kills before I die, a lot of the time. So, but I do notice that with the 60 round mags, the gun loses mobility. So, if I was you guys, try the basic round mags. If you know you're slaying, boom, 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 you're getting kills, you're getting 3, 5 kills, 6 kills, and then you have to be reloading before, and then you die, then switch over to 50 or 60, and then that'll really help out. Okay, guys, that is that is my favorite ultimate class setup with that M4. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys my other secret stuff right here. Okay, then this is ultimately for hardpoint and domination, and I know you guys are gonna look at my setup and be like, what the hell, why is he doing this? Okay, I'm gonna explain this. The RPG for me. Okay, when I'm attacking, like I'm telling you, I'm gonna post up and then I'm gonna kill 1, 2 people. I attack, and sometimes in the hard point, I'm the only one attacking, or the flag, domination flag, and there's 4 of them, 4 shooters, 4 of the team, for the enemies, and in my team, and a lot of the time my team is terrible. And I know if you play Call of Duty, and if you're watching this class, I know for a fact that and well, we all know for a fact that there's those guys that just go camp and they try to get their little camels or whatever, they're the skins, and they don't do much in the hard point and domination. So what I do is I use the RPG to take out, let's say 2 of them. A lot of times I could take out 1 or 2 of the guys before I even attack the hard point or the domination flag. Okay, let me give you these. Let me show you what's up with this. Ghost, I put it on every class because most players will always use UAVs on us. Okay, they'll get big streaks or whatever, but by the time they get big streaks, I already won the game. Okay, double time. Again, let me tell you that M4 is a heavy, what is it called? AR. So that's why I switched over. Now, let me tell you guys, what's the other perk? If you're not running, gunning, playing objective or whatever, or if you are, and if you're dying a lot, switch this whole class setup, just switch from double time, because timing is a lot is very important. But if you feel like you're dying too much off of what is it called, grenades and stuff like that, switch over. This is what I do. I switch over to the EOD. Okay, so that helps you out for explosives and stuff like that. Let me see, make sure. Okay. Now, I use EOD, I'll switch it over, or I'll use double time. For the most part, I use double time. But EOD is crucial to when I know that the other teams are using explosives on my ass. Amped. Amped. This is why I use amp. Amp really helps me out. Let's say I'm attacking a hard point or a domination flag, and I need to make that switch from the M4 to the RPG. If I don't have amped on, it takes about 3 seconds, I want to say, if not even more, to switch the weapons. Okay? That sucks. Those 3 seconds, a lot of the times I've been caught switching without the amped, right? Amped. Yeah, without amped, I've been caught switching my weapon, and then they gun me down every time. So timing right there is very crucial. Now, when I've done it both ways, I've done it with amped and without amped. Amped makes a huge difference. It really does when you're switching out to the RPG. If you're not interested in the RPG and you want to switch over to something else, then my second recommendation, okay, to this would be this one. Battle hardened. Okay? It reduces strength of the enemy flash, stun, and EMP effects, sorry. Why I do this is because a lot of the times, like I'm telling you, I'm an objective type of player. I like to run and gun. And when I'm on hill, a lot of players throw stuns. They'll throw flashbangs and stuff like that. And then you freeze up, and then you can't react to it. So that's my second one. If I know I'm going to be on the hill a lot or the domination flag a lot, I use that one a lot because I know those things are coming. And that's very helpful. Not as helpful as I wanted it to be, but it's my second best choice as far as that class setup that I have. Okay. Semtex, well, just a regular Semtex nade, and then smoke. A lot of people don't use smoke. This is my last little gamer tip that I've used a lot. Smoke grenades here on Call of Duty. What is this? Modern Warfare. It's a huge helper. It's a tactical. It's a huge tactical. And what I mean by that is sometimes you're trying to get into a hill or into a domination flag, and you keep getting killed because they could see you coming from a mile away. So guess what I do? Grab the smoke grenade, launch it, and so they can't see where I'm coming from. What I tend to do is throwing it and then running into the hill, making sure that I run into the flag or into the hard point, and then this is a player secret. I duck down, I lay down, and then I wait till I could see them and start picking them out. I don't just throw and start shooting. No, I throw it, weave. Very important. I weave my way in, and then I lay down, and then I think the timing is like 10 seconds or 7 seconds, I want to say, and then I start seeing the namer tags or whatever, and I start blasting them, and that's how I win a lot of my matches. So that's a huge tip that I'm giving you guys that I shouldn't have given you, but I'm gonna give it to you guys just because you guys are watching this and taking the long time to watch this and analyzing with me. Okay, that's a huge tip. Now, where is it? For today, that's gonna be the AR class setups that I've taken down, that I've actually observed and next time, hopefully soon, I'm gonna do an SMG one that um, on the MP5 that I know is probably the best gun right there out in the game right now. Um, I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of setups, and I'm gonna look up some setups that they give me for the SMG, and I'll let you guys know what I think about those. If you guys have any questions, if you guys need any help with this game, please leave a comment below. I'll make sure to answer any questions that you guys have about my classes, about the game, um, about anything else. Remember to always, another huge tip. Wow, I shouldn't give this one out either. Well, I'm gonna give it out though. Remember to always your make sure you mess with your settings. Let me just do it now that we're here. This is another, just because you guys stayed in this long into the video. Let's see. Keyword general. Okay. Pro tip. Okay, and I say pro tip because I've been playing this game long enough. But let me give you guys a big tip. So in controller, okay, I go tactical or whatever. Here is a big help too. Horizontal stick sensitivity 8 and vertical stick sensitivity 8. Now let me show you guys something else. The ADS sensitivity low zoom, the ADS sensitivity multiplayer high zoom. Okay, I put those at 175 and 8 and 8. Okay, everybody's different though. Okay, everybody's different, but let me show you. Let me tell you guys. If the stock one or the where it starts off is fine with you, go ahead and use it because I use a different remote. People use different remotes. People's reactions are different, so don't go by what I'm saying. Okay, what I'm telling you, or what I'm trying to tell you, is mess with those a lot though. Okay, if the horizontal and vertical sometimes are taking too long to adjust your sight, go one higher. Okay, go one higher, but never go 8 9 9 8. No. If you go 8 horizontal, you go 8 vertical. Okay, never switch it up. It's kind of weird when you do that. And then when your iron sights are up, then you mess with the ADS sensitivity multiplayer low zoom. Okay, unless you have a high zoom optic, then you use the other one. But I would put those at the same time too. So mess with those, and I guarantee you, those are going to be very. If you know how to adjust those, play with those for a little bit, and you have those classes that I have for you, that I've given you, those classes are great if you use them wisely, and you will turn your win-loss up higher and your KD higher. Y'all have a good day. I am R1. Make sure you guys follow or subscribe to my channel, and add me on Xbox One as Ruben Thumbs or R1 in Activision. My Activision account is R1, just literally R1. For just make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and then hit that notification bell, because I will be posting up new videos about Call of Duty gaming content, tips, anything like that. As far as anything gaming, I'm gonna be posting on this also. So y'all have a good one. I am R1. Peace, boys. Good gamings, all right.